Resmaround, we're going to quickly swap to Corian. Corian, you head over to the inn.
Okay.
Part up. And, I mean, it's not too hard to find. You just ask around a little bit.
I've been there before.
Oh, you have, that's right. All right. So...
That's the end on the, it's on land headed out of town.
Yes.
Yep.
It's like right on the edge. So right when you get off the wooden portion in the lake, it's basically right there.
Yeah.
The first thing you know is that when you actually exit the building, and it's actually a snow day. You can see pathways have been shoveled in the wooden pathways, and they're being kept clear by some community service workers. You can still see the gentle snow fall from the cloudy sky. You head over, the three of you head over to the inn and enter in. You see a small and mostly empty tavern, kind of how you expected last time, or what you saw. There are about a dozen tables that are decorated sloppily around the space, and whatever people are in here are sitting alone. The barkeep stands behind the counter, tall, his green skin exposed behind his white shirt and apron on his waist. Because you're familiar with orcs, you know this is half orc. He's currently wiping down what looks like the spilled drink on the counter.
I want to say I had a sign or something. I forget what I was supposed to do here.
It was a phrase. I can't remember the exact, but I can say you go up to the barkeep and say it.
I thought I wrote it down, but I can't find it.
That's okay.
All I have is the mask and the silent keep-in written here.
Yeah.
And
the name of her was Kana, by the way. Kanna.
Okay. I did not remember to ask that. I remember that.
That's okay.
So I will go up to the bartender. I will give him the phrase and say I need to speak with Kana.
Gives you a little look over and gives you a nod. Think you want to talk to Morian over there? He'll take care of your business inquiry.
Okay. What was that?
Morian.
And
he gestures over to, looks like a kind of a typical shady figure in the corner.
All right.
You've seen the type.
Aragorn? Great.
Okay, so I will walk over to the person he pointed out.
All right. So you walk over to the table in the back corner, where you see a hooded man drinks from a cup. You can't see his features too well, but you see faintly, it's not pulled all the way up, but you see faintly a white mask peeking out every time he goes to drink from his drink.
All right, I will introduce myself.
He gestures to take a seat.
I'll take a seat.
All right, and Avers and Isobear just to seat as well.
So I hired one of you, a woman named Kana.
Yes. You can see he gives a quick motion to the barkeep, and you see he nods and goes into the back room. She told me of newcomers to the city. I will bring her here. Neither took her out along with killing one of my clients. Most impressive. But anyway, about the business. It took... I'm speaking pretty loudly, but he's pretty hushed about this. It took extensive research, but we believe we have found the man you're looking for. He calls himself Anders.
Okay. That's a name I know.
Which we believe is his alter name based on uniform. His name is Grotzen. We've been suspicious of this man for a while, so we followed him. home at midnight to find this knife that you gave us. He doesn't have it on him, but he says it's a part of a collection in his living room. The design is literally identical, and we are certain this is your target. You see the barkeep return, and you see a woman, very similar looking. She wears the dark cloak and the hood, and the hood pulled up a little bit, and she holds the similar short sword at her side. You see also it looks like a few bottles of green liquid clang on her side as she steps up past the bar. She steps up and pulls a chair and says, well, it's good to see you all again. I hope the information I found suits our deal.
Yes.
And he gestures to her to take it over. She actually pulls out some paper from her satchel, and looks like there's 3 of them. She slides it over to you. Took me a while to get all the details, but this is what I have. We know exactly where their hideout is. Having quite a while to investigate, thanks to you, we tracked them down to a rather interesting location. And she, like I said, she slides to the paper. The 3 of them.
I look at them.
All right. First one you open is the one you expected. It's Anders. Depicts a man with parted hair that is about shoulder length. He looks pretty built and strong looking. And you see he wears banded clothing and a long cloak. The second one, and they're actually pretty good drawings. You can see the very distinct facial features. Looks like got very good descriptions of each in the mountain paper. The second one is labeled Annabeth. It shows looks like a woman with brown hair pulled into a high bun, and she wears a long dress of red color. If you recall, the people on Marvel, I want to say your servants, but it's not really that, your guard and stuff, they mentioned there was a woman that came with a long red dress to pick up Valeria.
Oh, in
way
Elsewin.
back in Marvel. Elsewin, that's what I meant. That's because that's where your home is.
I was like, man, we had servants and
Aren't they still looking after those eggs?
We'll see soon. And then the third one, you can see it's female as well. Long yellow braided hair pulled to the side with a diamond in her right ear. And a long blue dress.
interesting.
Hanok. You hear it sounds like a low, deep voiced language, and there's a flash of purple light as red dust is scattered on the ground while you're looking at the books. She says, well, you weren't the one I was hoping for, but you'll do, I suppose. And she glances at the...
Is she casting a spell at me? Like, do I see any of this? What's going on here?
You were too busy looking at the books, I'm afraid. She casts a spell on you.
Okay, what
She
do I need to
glances... nothing at the moment. Okay. She looks over and says, Kayla, dear, you can come out now. And you hear the sounds of... sounds like a lock being undone.
I mean, can I do anything immediately when she does this?
Roll an initiative check if you try to do something.
Okay.
She got...
18?
She got 19.
Okay, what's she going to try to do to me?
She's going to do whole person. Go and make a wisdom saving throw.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. All right.
And
she says, it'd be wise if you listened.
Well,
this has to do with your life.
Well, immediately in my head, I say, help, trap, in the library. I mean, They can all hear me because we have those magical telekinesis things.
I'm holding up the paper with her picture on it to Averis and Aegis. I'm like, hey, look, it's Hanoke's new girlfriend.
Well, what is?
You see, as you begin screaming that,
I don't scream it out loud. I just in my head
Alright.
immediately. I just say it really quickly, and then I want to do an action.
it's a bonus action to actually speak into the ring.
Is it okay?
Yeah,
So
you
I'll
have
use
to
this as my
make a
bonus
purpose.
action, and then for my. And then can I do an action?
Actually, let me roll for Kayla real quick. Oh, that's a high roll. Let me see real quick. She got 21.
Okay, what's she gonna do?
You can see her step out. It looks like it was a stone wall, but the illusion fades as it looks like a doorway has been unlocked and opened. She also has hold person. She's gonna try casting it on you.
Okay.
Make another wisdom save.
Should I've used that 12?
No, you should not.
Wisdom, you said?
Yes.
Sorry, stupid tab closed on me.
You're good.
It's my wisdom. +6, so I'm assuming 15 doesn't work, right?
15 now.
13, yeah.
No, you are currently paralyzed.
All right, for 6 seconds.
Well, looks like Hanoke's the
First.
first one to the party
Oh
this
yeah,
time.
because you get to repeat the saving throw. That's right.
At the end of every turn. So what are they gonna do next to me? So I am paralyzed.
She says, Layla, like I said, no struggling. This will be over soon.
Well, I mean, so I
See.
told them that. I know it's gonna take a while to get to me. When can I make a saving throw?
You hear they calm down a little bit and they say, relax, look, let's just explain the situation. The poor gnome must be confused. Go and make a saving throw.
Mm-hmm. 12, 18?
18, you succeed.
Okay, I'm gonna try to pretend I'm still paralyzed for the moment.
Okay. So you make a deception check.
Right.
I'll give you advantage because they're not paying too much attention. You can see they're currently
I
conversing.
doubt a 10 does anything.
See? They got 3, so they don't see you.
Okay.
You can see, and by the way, interrupt at any time when you want to take your action. But
Right.
they assume that they have their hold on you.
Right.
She said, so let's explain the situation. And Kayla, you can see identical dress, identical hair, but she wears her diamond earring in her left ear. You assume they either really resembling sisters or the twins. She says, well, Kayla steps up and says, Hanoke, it's a pleasure to meet you truthfully. I've heard so much about you. But I must say it was a delight that you came all the way here to see us. The aspiring wizard from that town of garden decorations now, New Whistleton. Don't worry, we have plans for that city as well in the future. Layla interrupts and says, but let's focus on the now, shall we, Kayla? So, Hanoke, it truly was a pleasure to chat with you and another arcane practitioner entering the city in the only place that a non-divine magic user would enter. But unfortunately, your time is up. Kayla, go get Father, will you? We have
All
plenty
right.
of time to
I
wait.
am going to immediately, as they do that, I would like to cast. Cast on them. Do I want to try to banish them? I have banish. I have mostly like. Ooh, I know what I'll cast. I'm going to cast hypnotic pattern on them.
Okay. Let me see.
That'll be a wisdom save.
Yes, you can cast that. All right. So, wisdom save for both?
Correct.
Okay, so I'll start with Kayla. She got. She got 20, non-natural.
Okay. She succeeds.
And Layla, natural 20.
Damn it.
So you burst out.
Okay. Can I use my bonus action?
You can.
Okay, I'm going to. How far? So that we came down a trapdoor.
You came down the trapdoor. Yeah, it is still open because you were the one that went down it.
Okay, can I use my? So if I use my movement on this turn after I do this, how far can I get?
You walk 5 feet forward, and you run into an invisible force.
Okay.
You make an Arcana check. This is based off of magic.
18 plus 9 or something. I'm assuming that's high enough.
When you turn around.
The spell is this? Oh no, I don't think I have wall of force. No, I have wall of force now. Is this what that is?
This is actually force cage.
Force cage.
The ruby dust you scattered on the floor was the indicator.
Okay, I'm trying to think if there's any. I would guess spelling creatures in this trap.
Meanwhile, while these minutes have passed, Corian, everybody, you heard screaming into the ring. What would you like to do?
I think Corian had his ring off, right?
That's right, he does.
I do most of the time, yeah.
Eris is like, Hanoka's crying for help, Corian.
When isn't he?
Well, looks like he's the first one to find the party this time.
You see
we're
Kata and Maureen look a little confused.
Clear on the other side of the city now. I mean...
You aren't too far. I mean, you're on the coast. You'd have to get back to the center, down the main path.
I could dimension door, but I can't get there with one of you guys.
No, you cannot.
Well, you guys can start
because
running.
we're too big.
Yeah.
So the chances you guys know a back way into the library of the tower, I say to the mask people.
Kind of says, the library, I mean, it's open to the public.
Right. I don't know anything about it other than there's a library.
I mean, you can just walk right in.
I think there might be an ambush if we walk right in.
I don't. There's no other way in. We don't have any holes or tunnels to get there.
Well, if I have more work for y'all, I will know where to come. So thanks.
All right.
How much does it cost for an escort mission, or like a guard? I guess.
Well, that can be arranged. Yeah, kind of would actually offer that.
Actually, before we go, I do need to know where their hideout is.
Their hideout is, it's below the library. There was a trapdoor in there.
All right. Well,
if you continue down, there is an illusionary barrier past the wooden door. You continue down there.
Okay. I'll put my ring back on.
On our way.
Tarnum, did you get that?
I don't even know if I'm in range because I was heading to the very outskirts of town and outside town.
Is he within a mile of where I'm at?
No, the shopping district is in the inner city.
I wasn't going to the shopping district straight away. I was going outside of the town to collect up those stuff from that body. That's what I was doing. Then I was going to go shopping.
Oh, that would be... No, you'd be exactly the same distance as Corian is.
Well, I'm kind of thinking, oh, she's just got naked for him.
I mean, I'd be desperate. I mean, in my head, I'm saying, like, you're trying to kill me. Things like that. Help.
Man, I find it really hard to care.
Wow.
I mean, if you guys want to come for me, whenever you want to come back to me then, Hayden.
Yeah, I mean, Avers is getting ready. Were we? Did you guys want to take Kana or no?
How much would it be, Kana?
Uh, 50 gold.
Well, that's not too bad. All right, I'll give her 50 gold.
Okay. So go and mark that, and she accompanies you.
Guess I'll tell Tarnum that we're on our way to the library.
This was actually an option. So here is her figurine. It's not a hag.
So Tarnum we're head to the library. Apparently that woman was too much for him to handle. So
We leave him alone for 5 minutes.
right?
All right.
I have stuff to do, man.
Well,
No, it's just too risky.
maybe you could do your stuff. I don't know. We're headed that way though.
No, I guess I'll come back. What time of day is it?
It's about 6 p.m.
Oh, shops are probably closing anyway.
All right. So you guys begin heading back. While you're heading back, Hanok, we turn back to you. I will say because you're high Arcana check, you do know there is a way out of Force Cage.
Yeah, because I can tell. Yeah, so can I? I was use my bonus action in Misty Step, which I believe requires me to make a Charisma saving throw.
Yes.
So, which is not 17.
17.
No, 18, because I got +1 with my ring. 18.
I think that makes it. Let me check.
So it's
This
not
is from
it's
my
not
bad.
solid.
No,
It's a solid cage, but you can use a teleportation spell if you
Oh.
succeed a charisma saving throw.
Yeah, you
Ah.
just can't leave it by non-magical means, but it can't be dispelled magic. So,
18ers are safe, so you succeed. So
Yes.
where would you want to teleport to? I'll give a rough drawing of what this place looks like.
I believe Misty Step I have to be able to visually see. Look it up
What's
again. It's
what's
been
the
a while.
distance? 30.
It's like 30 feet. Yeah,
I'll give you a basic.
actually, that you can see. So can I see up the trap door?
I'm actually going to count it out real quick.
And I just gotta remember too, because I'm a gnome, I actually get advantage on that wisdom saving throw, so I just gotta remember that going forward.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah. I always forget that. It's one of my best gnome things.
Oh yeah, you can go right at the entrance right here
Okay,
because that's
so
about as far as you can see.
Yep. So I'm gonna use however far I can get 30 feet up the thing, and then I'll use my movement. So I got 20 of my movement left then. Or did I immediately touch the cage? Did I use 5 feet of movement? I have 25 normally.
No, this is where you were because the bookshelf is right here.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I should draw that in. So you were just right here, right in front. And here's the other. Let me get their figurines.
Well, because this is so I would be so I Misty Step out. I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to fly up and get the hell out of there.
Okay.
So the rest of my movement for my turn. I'm trying to break line of sight with them too, but I'm going up in the air. So I guess my question is, am I back in the normal library or with the Misty Step?
You arrive in the library right at the
Mhm.
trapdoor entrance.
Okay,
I'll give you. It's actually not too far. It's about this much distance to the door.
Okay, I'm gonna run right now because they're spellcasters, so flying in the air ain't gonna help me too much
Okay.
at this moment.
So you ran 15 feet, or sorry, 30 or 25, right? Because you're a gnome,
Mm.
and you were outside the library.
Where is he right now?
Yep.
Cool.
And we're on opposite sides of this tower, right? I guess.
Yes. You begin booking it as far as your little legs can run. You make a perception check.
Okay.
Actually, is Owly out too or no?
Ollie would be out. I rolled a 6. I mean, can I have? I mean, I don't know if because this is a panic situation, so this isn't it's your ruling whether or not I could use Owly or the Owly could look around and tell me something on my turn. But
can he even leave the cage? Is the thing.
oh yeah, I guess not. He wouldn't be able to leave the cage.
Because I think you'd have to use an action to dismiss him, and I don't think you want to do that. Right?
Not right now. Yeah, so Owly's chilling in the cage.
Just
Well, I
kidding.
don't know. Would Owly be? I guess I didn't really establish that Owly would be right next to me when I'm researching. I don't know.
I've always assumed
Because
he's within 5 feet.
yeah, let's just do that. Yeah, so he's trapped in the cage for now.
So little Al floats in the cage.
Did
But
I'm
you,
assuming they're not going to spend much time caring about Owly.
did you summon him back while we were in the city, or
yeah, I did. That was something I did the night before I went to bed.
All
Okay.
right. So you draw some attention just from how fast you're running, but you manage to get out the front door.
Okay, because the moment I get out the front door, I'm going straight up in the air. Just
Okay.
straight up into the air.
So cast fly, and you go up.
No, not even fly. I'm using my boots, baby, which is my movement speed.
And what was your perception? You said
Like 6.
6.
Hold on, let me look. I think I still have my dice out for that. Yes, it would be 6.
it's okay. So you don't hear anything. And
I'm just trying to fly up and break line of sight with them, basically.
just going up the length of the tower vertically.
Yeah, like basically, I want to get to the. I want to fly up the tower a little bit, and then I want to try to break line of sight with them using the tower, and then fly off in the direction, if it is, in the direction of the inn, where I know everybody's at.
So you head over. You start heading to the. Or actually, you wouldn't know. I don't think you know where the silent keep is. Not the silent keep in.
Oh no!
You've been to the cracked T-bot.
Well, I guess if you let me, I use my bonus because I'm using my movement and my action to dash.
Yeah, you can use the bonus.
So bonus action to tell them to try to coordinate, and if they're running towards me, I'm going to try to meet up with them, basically. And yeah, so
you exited from right here. Corian and them are coming from here, and then Tarnum's coming from here.
yeah, I'm going towards Corian in the mage group.
Okay. They turn right and head over there. After a couple minutes, not too long, especially because you both are converging together, you close the distance, and Corian, you see, looks a small gnome flying through the air.
Yeah.
And Tarnum, you pop up at the center of the tower shortly after. Or actually, no, sorry, there are rings. You can use those to navigate around too. So you guys all coordinate and meet up.
And once I get close to them, then I'll use my action to dismiss Ali and bring him back if he's still alive.
He is not alive.
Okay. So they did kill him in the cage?
Yeah, they would have killed him.
Ugh. They killed Owly. Those bastards.
oh no.
All
So
right,
10
guys.
gold. That's 10 gold to resummon him.
So what happened? Did I close off for you?
So they said. So I'm like panicking. I mean, I'm like when I see them, I start to calm down a little bit. But I basically really quickly like, I think it's that guy's daughters. I probably should have insight checked them or the equivalent of like.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
But it's that the guy we're going after, Gersten or whatever his name is. I think it's his daughters.
Kirsten.
Okay.
Whatever that dude's name is. The dude with the dagger. Remember the dude with the dagger?
Grotson?
Grodson. I think it might be his daughters. All they said was, "We've been waiting to see you." They wanted all of us. They said something about getting their father. Would they say their father was king or something? Or
No, they just said Kayla, Gover Chief, father.
And you brought us all the way here to tell us that.
I mean, they tried to kill me. They trapped
I
me
was
into a cage.
in the middle of a meeting.
They tried to kill me.
Are you sure that they didn't just want his blessing? You know, maybe she really liked you.
Tarnum, this is serious. No jokes, please. They killed Owly. Who kills
I
an
don't give a
owl?
shit about it.
Avarice. Come on, man. Who kills an owl?
I don't know who lights trees on fire.
Listen, that happened one time. I don't believe you guys are taking this seriously. They wanted all of us. So it wasn't just me they wanted. They want all of you.
Well, they can come and get me. I've got shopping to do.
Can't we storm the tower and kill them all, because they're bad guys trying to kill it?
Why didn't you do that while you were there?
Because it was just me against 2 casters and safety in numbers. They probably have riches and rare magical items. What about your whole, god thing? If they're involved in this conspiracy, they might have some of those stones. They might be trying to resurrect gods.
You're the one interested in the stones.
Tarnum, Avarice, somebody? Ergius?
I need to cut this fellow down, but I don't necessarily want to go into his den to do it.
This is a safe thing to do.
Okay, so we're just gonna wander around town waiting for them to ambush us, probably.
I have no plans on wandering, so
All right, fine. If you guys want to go back, I'm just sticking with you guys then. What do you guys want to do?
We have Conrad.
By the way, do you tell Hanoke about the information you got, Corian?
no.
Hanoke just like, well, he feels safer now, so he'll just do whatever you guys want to do then. He ain't going in there alone.
I was like, are we heading or?
She took 15 gold from me. She better get that research done. Don't kill her.
I don't think she's going to do any research for you, Tarnum, at
Oh,
all.
she will. She will. Even if I have to tie her up to do it.
Well, do you want to go back there right now and have a talk with her about your research?
No, I don't really want to go into their den. That gives them the advantage.
Oh, shit.
We have no idea of the layout or anything.
Kind of says, I do.
Oh yeah.
Well, isn't that convenient? And who
right.
might you be?
You hired the right person.
This is my assassin, I guess.
Is this another one of your strays,
you
Corian?
guys have seen her before. You guys kept her alive back in the forest.
Hey, you tried to kill us. That's right.
I remember.
Who's
Yeah, I
business?
remember you now.
So I guess I would want to go to the teapot then? Or would you be more comfortable going back to the Silent Keep Inn, Kana?
For what?
To continue our
Our
conversation.
discussion. You know, I haven't been to the cracked teapot in a while. We can go there.
Alright.
All right, so you guys head over to the cracked teapot, which is this would be west of the Citadel.
Well, I'm going to attempt to try and do my shopping again.
Alright.
All right.
I'm sticking with the group.
Okay.
And I am paranoid watching all around me now, except for these guys to jump out at any moment.
So you guys arrive at the inn. Tarm, you're going somewhere else, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to first collect those ashes and then go shopping unless some other disturbance
That's right.
down the area. I'm not coming again. If someone else complains, I'm not coming.
I'm gonna flip Tarnum a gold and ask if he could pick me up some rations.
Yeah, I can do that, no problem.
Because I kind of
Okay.
gave all mine to the slave people.
You got it.
All right. So, Tarn, you spend roughly 25 minutes coming back and forth with the ashes.
I'm putting them in that box that I got. I was going to scoop them up into putting them in that box.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So,
And you just hold on to them.
yeah, for now, I'm just going to, I assume the chest has like some kind of a lock on it, or at least some clips or something to keep
Yes.
it shut.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I put all those ashes in that box and just at the box and saying, we'll bury you soon. Looks like I've got some more people to finish off before we can do that, though, old friend.
All right.
Oh, man, I need to see all the shops then.
You might not be able to hit all of them because it's
Right.
right now with the way back. It's about 6:30, 7 o'clock.
Well, I guess I need to go to like a general store because I know that Corian wants his rations. I'll do that first.
Okay.
I assume the rations are in a general store, or do I have to go to like a Walmart in this town or something like that?
No, they're in general.
All right. So what do I see around here? I'm going to pick him up his rations and get those. What else is in here?
You see. Actually, let me see the price of rations.
Yeah, I didn't look. I figured gold to cover a few.
5 silver per.
Oh,
So I get him 2 rations.
2.
Okay.
Wow.
I'll just pay for 10 gold's worth, and then
Okay.
we can sort that out later. That's all right with you, Corian? Well,
Yeah.
you're not
Yeah.
here.
Oh, you
Cool.
could ask
So
me
yeah,
on the ring.
alright.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
They
I
only
mean,
have the
there's
carton. They don't sell single legs.
they sell a bunch of quite literally general goods. Bedrolls. You can buy some manacles.
You mean like everything in the chapter in the player's handbook, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay. They
I
don't
mean,
really
you can
do.
try to give me something specific, and I could see if they have it.
Okay, yeah, I'll go through my list here. Can I get just a generic dagger from here? Like, not enchanted or anything, just a generic dagger.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can do that. 2 gold pieces, I believe, for that, right?
Yes.
Alright, so that's that off the list. Let's see. I'm happy to go through different lists here. They don't sell any clothes here, do they? Probably not.
Basic clothing,
Basic clothing. What's basic clothing?
like a shirt and pants.
Oh,
It's,
nothing,
yeah,
nothing
traveling
fancy.
clothing, I think it's right.
Alright, well, I can't really do that. Do they sell a dog hairbrush?
You know what? They would. They would sell a dog hairbrush.
How much is that?
3 copper.
Oh, okay. Can I give him 4 copper just to get rid of
Yes.
it?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, well that's that done. I have that now. And I've already got the box, so I don't need any wood here. I don't think I can do anything else here right now. So, yeah, I think that's everything from the general store that I need. I've got Corian's rations, picked up a dagger, picked up that brush.
Okay.
Is there anywhere still open?
I would say you visit. We can visit one more shop.
Okay. Just write these down. Write those rations down, Corian, so that you have
I
them.
did. I subtracted 9 more gold.
Okay. And let's see then. What do I really need? Is there a clothes store here? Like an actual clothes store that does any kind of decent clothes?
Mhm.
Fine.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna call in there and who am I dealing with here?
What type of clothes are you looking for?
I'm looking for first a. Do we have? It might not be sold here. It might have been in the general store. Is there a bandolier here? Basically, it's like a. I'm sure you've seen them. It's a strap to hold things like swords and daggers, stuff like that.
Yeah, there is.
All right, pick that up. That's 3 gold pieces. I looked that up for that.
Okay.
Just
What else?
make things more accessible. And do they have any like gaiters? They're basically like boot protectors. They go over your boots.
They
they're
would.
brown.
Yeah.
Leather. I don't know how much they are, but
Just for one pair of boots.
yeah, they're separate from boots. They go over top and they like protect your shins and that.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I meant you only need one pair, right?
Yeah, I only need 1 pair. For now.
Okay. That brought you about 8 silver.
Okay. Do they sell like waistcoats in here or anything like that?
Mm-hmm.
Or like jackets or anything? What kind of colors? What do we got here?
Quite a few. I mean,
Show me your wares, Laura.
brown, red, blue. I mean, it's not a huge shop, but they have a decent selection.
What kind of? Let's look at the brown one. What's that got on it?
What's it got on it?
Yeah, like what kind of buttons? Is it padded well?
Make an investigation check.
Investigation.
Can't I just ask her about it?
Oh, I thought you were looking at it.
15. 15. I guess I am looking at it too, yeah. Are there buttons on this jacket?
Yeah. Looks pretty well done.
Nice, that'll probably do.
Used.
How much is that gonna run me, Laura?
That would be 1 gold, 2 silver.
1 gold, 2 silver. Okay. Can I just give you 2 gold?
Of course you can.
I didn't think you'd argue.
Not one bit.
We got any scarves in here?
Yes. They do deal with cold weather in here, so they have scarves.
What kind of scarves we got?
What kind are you looking for?
Well, make some examples. I don't know.
Do you have one of those hats that
A
you can
scarf?
you can, like put your hands in? That, or like one of those hats with like little strings on the sides.
I think that's more modern age.
Yeah. I'm just looking around for a generic, small scarf that I can wrap around my neck, keep me warm. Nothing too fancy.
That run you about 5 copper.
Okay. I don't have any copper left. Can I just give you a silver?
Of course.
You're making all the money out of me, aren't you? Got any sort of combat trousers in here? I'm looking around.
For particular weather or just...
Just in general, but probably, decent protection. I'm looking for some dark grey combat trousers.
Okay. She leads you some that that'd be about 7 silver.
Okay, I can definitely do that for you. Get rid of that. And do we have any overcoats or leather jackets in here?
Yes.
Have we got a deep blue overcoat? I'd love a deep blue overcoat.
Yeah, that would run you about 8 silver.
Okay. Any leather jackets? Sometimes you need to change,
You're running through her entire store. Yeah, she has one for 4 silver.
Okay.
Stocking clothes on top of clothes.
Don't worry, I'm nearly done. I've nearly finished raiding you.
Anything else?
You don't stock night vision goggles, do you, by chance?
No, we do not.
You don't stock special arrows, do you? I don't think you would. You're a clothes store.
No.
And you don't do armor here, do you, either?
No.
Yeah. Well, I think that's everything, then. I think I've rated you enough now. I'll give her a gold for a time, because, fitting everything and trying everything on, I've probably gone past the closing time.
She is happy to have you as a customer.
I will recommend my friends. You've got a nice store in here. Thank you.
Thank you. Alright. And you
Alright,
head
well,
back to the inn?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get changed and get my new clothes on. Get kind of stocked up for this weather that's around here. And I guess I'll head back to the inn. I was gonna have a conversation with Drosten, but that could wait till later. I've bothered people enough.
Alright. So, Corin, you all head back into the inn. And kind of grabs a seat for you all.
I'm gonna order everybody dinner.
Okay.
I assume I'm still away at this point, right? So
Yes.
let me know when I come back in.
Go ahead and mark off a gold piece, Corin.
I'm gonna, while you guys are doing your business, can I go into a corner and start spending an hour to bring back Ollie?
Yeah.
Hour 10 minutes, all right.
Okay.
Alright.
So,
So,
we now know from your report, as far as we got, Anders is Grotzen.
yes.
Does Anders have a manor?
He has a house in the district, but when we investigated, it looks like it's in disuse.
Okay.
I always assumed that they resided in the tower below, since they're the only ones that know. Well, not anymore, but they used to be the only ones that know about that location.
Right. Okay. So the other 4... No, I can't count. The other 3? They're not on the council, are they?
No.
Okay. The tower, which I haven't been anywhere but the first floor in, the library's on the second floor?
No, the tower, the library is on the first floor.
Oh, okay. I was thinking it was on the second floor for some reason.
Is there a ground floor?
That it is the ground floor.
Okay.
Okay, so they're in the basement then. They're in the basement of the tower.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It makes a little more sense. I was like, man, how do they have a floor underneath the floor above the floor that I was on?
Magic.
Magic. Well, that's what. Yeah. And there's no other way in except through the library, which does not have windows.
The library, no, does not have windows.
So there's only the one door.
Unfortunately.
Oh man. Do you guys have any way to get in other than through the front door? Not
Unfortunately, no.
Not-
I mean, I was.
just Kana, but
Oh, not just her.
right.
No, she says not really. I mean, I was able to get in, and I haven't gone completely all the way in, but I know most of the layout of the floor that's down there.
Okay, so what about Ergis and Everest? Do they like
Know anything about it?
moving earth, punching holes through stone walls?
Does Averis have access to 5th level druid spells yet, or no?
He does not.
Okay, transmute rock is what I was thinking of, but
I think there's a stone shape or something.
I don't think I
that's
have any natural.
no more than 5 feet, though. So he can get rid of 5 feet of stone.
I mean,
Well, I mean, 5 feet of
dimension
stone
door.
might be enough for me to punch a hole through a wall, I guess, but well,
There
dimension.
is some interesting stuff down there.
So there's no way through the front floor, but you're not aware of any passages underground that might lead to the tower?
We're on the lake, aren't we?
None that lead to the tower. Yes, you're in the middle of the lake. But
Yeah, I don't really have anything that affects like terrain or anything.
Yeah, me either. I don't got anything really good for that.
my short sword is meant for stabbing flesh, not stone, unfortunately.
I hear ya.
I mean, we could, if we have a good map, technically we could dimension. Oh, so you can only take one person though with us, each of us.
And we're the smallest ones, so
Yeah, well, we could reduce and then bring it
could
down.
we?
I forgot actually. Illyria comes in. She's like, "Hey, how's it going? You're all here in the inn I'm in."
Wait, who's Illyria again?
Fortune teller lady.
Oh yeah, does she have any spells that can affect the ground?
Let me see.
Man, what I wouldn't give for a couple of wizards with Earthquake.
I don't think I've ever learned Earthquake.
Isn't that like a 8th level spell or something?
Yeah,
No.
something. It's really high.
7th level. That might be 8th.
I thought it was like an 8th level.
Oh, you're right. It is 8th level. Yeah. Trying to think.
Illyria says, "I don't really have anything for stone, unfortunately." I'll check Shanna. I don't think she does though either.
She doesn't have that. Oh, that's a high level, I think, druid spell. The one that turns you into a cloud.
Gaseous
Oh,
form.
that's a 6th level.
Actually, that takes like a minute to undo if I remember right that from Critical Role.
Well, then I guess that means we're doing a through the front door assault. Through the
She
only
says
door
that could always
assault.
work.
I could try to goad them. I could, now that I know her, I can use sending to try to goad her.
We'll just kind of think of our chances of going in there and dealing with him.
How big is the first floor? Like, how hard would it be for us to get in to the first floor of the tower and get someone more stealthy to look in the library before we charged in?
Oh, to kind of investigate the library.
Mm-hmm.
The library is direct, so this is the front door.
Okay.
No, this is obviously a door here, but it's like split in half. That's not a line.
Okay.
And the entrance to the right library is right here, which is where Hinote went in. The Divine library is to the left. So it'd be like this entire space.
So this is a hallway?
Yeah, I just can't draw.
Oh, so that's just really bad. Well, what about this wall here? How thick is this wall?
This entire hallway is about 5 feet wide.
This wall right here.
Oh, this one? Oh,
Do I remember
think you-
if it's made
I
of
don't think-
stone?
yes, you know it's made of stone. You don't really know how thick it is, though. You haven't really seen the other side. Just get a drill and start going at it.
Well, I've got some potions that amp up my strength, so...
You could always use those spins.
Get our
yeah.
heads on a. Could we get our hands on a sledgehammer?
I have stuff that'll break through a stone wall. I've got hammer and pitons. I could put a hole in the wall, but it's going to take a long time.
And that's going to create a lot of attention.
Right.
I'm not here. Never mind.
I was trying to think of something we could bust through the wall
Speaking
fast.
through the rings.
All right. Well, like I said, this is I guess it's just a straight on push through spellcasters. Great.
Well, I mean, we could try to go them.
Right. How much
mean, I do
goading?
have-
How much goading would pull you out of your home base where you have all the advantage?
Well, I do. If they know about me, I do have a reputation sometimes of being a little bit what's the word I'm looking for here?
Maybe when we use telekinesis to give you a stroke.
Hanok sighs deeply. I could challenge them on my own.
Right. They'll
Because that
believe
went well
that
last time.
now that you
Right,
ran away.
You know, maybe they would come out thinking that I'm dumb enough to do that. That I'm arrogant enough to try that.
No. I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's just going to be a frontal assault.
I could turn Owly invisible and send him in to scout ahead.
Well, we still have to go down that hallway to the door. I don't think there's any way in without...
Would they have like sensors like Violet did for her room?
I imagine so. This is...
Well, if we did go, I believe Hinoki used a lot of spell slots, and he can't recover any.
I used 1/5 to get us here, and I've burned through 1 second level and 2 of my third levels. So I'm pretty good, actually. They do have hold person. They burned a hold person on me in a force cage. Force cage ain't a low level spell. Does that cleric though? Well, I don't know.
She's probably burned through her spell slots casting.
Yeah, I was gonna say
reses.
maybe like some
Jenna?
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
know
She
there's
took
a
a long
spell.
rest.
Oh, that's true. I don't know how many resurrections she's been doing though today.
We didn't take a
Does
long
Jenna
rest
have
since she rezzed what's-her-face.
Yeah. Does she have freedom of movement prepared?
Let me see. I think Avers does. I can't remember, but let me see, Jenna.
So I'd say that they like to use whole person. So if we have access to that, especially for Corian, that could be very useful.
She does not.
Does Avarice?
Avarice. He doesn't either.
Well, you want to pick up a potion, lady, before we go and do this?
The what? Wait, what?
Ilaria,
potion lady?
does she want to go?
Oh, she's here, right? That's right.
Yeah, she is here.
Are you willing to do another job with us?
I think I'd like to see this through.
All right.
What'd you guys get into this time?
Same thing as last time.
In dramatic detail of my harrowing escape.
Wait.
Making it sound...
Shouldn't you already know? You are a fortune teller.
I don't think I saw onto this aspect of your journey.
I feel
by the way, we have all these
like
potions.
2 of the 3 things you told me have to do with this. So
I honestly can't remember. Did you? No, but what were you asking?
We have all these potions that divvy out.
what potions?
Remember when you raided the potion shop?
Yeah, those went in my bag.
Oh, you took them all? Okay. All right.
It was just random stuff other than a couple of healing potions.
I'll also ask for a potion of climbing next time. That might be useful for me, but...
Well, climbing just gives you advantage on your checks to climb. It doesn't make you stick to the wall or anything.
Right.
You don't can Spider-Man.
Well, you know my experiences with climbing in the past.
And besides, you have flying boots.
That's right, flying boots now. Hinoka's forgotten that he is equipped with flying boots.
Where am I right now? Am I getting back at this point?
Yeah, so you'd be arriving now.
Or am I still trying on clothes?
I mean, you only visited 2 stores, and one of them was like very brief. So
This shirt or
and you
this
were
shirt?
in the same district as the inn, so
Yeah.
so you all like together again.
He's got outfits, like 7 different outfits hung up on hangers, just mixing and matching pants and shirts and scarves.
What am I going to kill this person in today?
This doesn't scream murder.
I asked Tarnum, would you like me to freshen up those outfits for you since they just came off the rack? A little magical dry cleaning.
Well, it's nice that somebody noticed that I changed outfit. You're welcome to spruce me up as you see fit.
All right. Has it been an hour, by the way? Or
Yeah, you have casted, and Ali is
All right.
back again. A little frustrated that you
I
banded him.
I explained to Ali, I'm like, listen, man, I couldn't get you out of the cage.
Giving him like the cold shoulder.
Does the what is that place called? Does the Academy?
Description?
There we go.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't want to just keep calling it the tower thing. Does the Academy close at night?
Technically, yes. There was no activity in that time. In fact, where you guys were, like I said, there was barely any activity at all.
So it's probably going to be pretty empty at this point, too.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I wish we had Earthquake.
Just take the tower down.
I would.
Give me a couple levels.
Actually, doesn't that tower float on the lake? Or is it all the way down to the lake?
It goes down.
We're talking about taking off those float stones on it, right?
That's what I was. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Could you dispel the magic that holds it above the water?
I could. It would be hard.
But the tower is the only thing that actually, like, it goes all the way down to the bottom.
We're dealing with 3 evil people in a tower full of innocents, and you want to destroy the whole thing?
Yeah.
there at night, since it's mostly like the
It's-
second floor for students.
I wouldn't actually be okay with this,
Are
not only because of the people
does it
dying,
have-
but because there's knowledge in there.
Does it
that
have
needs to be preserved.
dormitories? I mean, I thought it was just a. I don't think they live there, and it's
Well,
closed now.
she
so
gave me the layout of the. She gave me the layout of the tower. Did she mention dormitories? Because she was describing each floor to us.
There are not dormitories in it.
yeah, so it's empty basically at this point.
But there's a lot of knowledge in there. I wouldn't be okay with just flooding that place and destroying all those books.
They wouldn't be destroyed; they'd just be underwater.
Yeah, usually doesn't go well for non-magical books.
Well, that just helps you sort through to get just the good ones.
I'm not okay with this.
We just need Dimension Door in, grab the books and Dimension Door out.
Too
You know
many
what?
to quickly do
I'm
that.
not okay in rushing headfirst down a hallway against 3 casters.
I'm sorry, but
So-
I have to put my little
Hanoke's
my
first.
foot down.
There we go. I put my foot down. Hanoke is leading the charge.
I sigh deeply. Also, I don't even know if we could. I have enough magic to dispel enough of those float stones. Because how many of them are there?
There are none on the tower.
Yeah,
Oh.
he said it goes all the way down. So
Oh, okay.
we don't know how many floors we have to go down to get to these people at this point if it goes all the way down.
Yeah. So flooding isn't even an option. So
She only talked about the upper floors to you, right?
Yeah. But Kana said she knows the first floor of the basement area.
she just doesn't know if it goes deeper.
No, she tried not to go too far to not try to attract attention.
Well, I think now at night is the time to go, because then there won't be people in the way.
We could always hire a couple more assassins to join us.
I feel like we have enough people at this point.
All right, well, let's do it then. I guess.
Are we gonna notify the other slaves here? Or I guess ex-slaves?
Are we?
We'll be back.
They're not really part of our party at this point, right?
No, we told them we'd be coming back at nighttime anyway.
I mean, we're leading them around the world, pretty much.
Why?
Teleportation
They're
circles.
staying at the inn with the priest and the semi-competent rogue.
They're
so,
adults. They have money.
a lot of money,
They don't need you to babysit them at this point, do they?
This is
And
a
they
field
have-
trip.
and they have scimitars.
They all had their permission slips signed.
Let's do
Kana.
this thing.
Kana's going with me. I don't know what anyone else is doing.
So, yeah, there's a figurine. So Kana's by your side.
I paid her.
Especially because you
so
paid her. She's like, lead the way,
she's
Corian.
my mercenary.
I can't believe you befriended an assassin. Well, not really befriended.
I didn't befriend her.
but either way,
I've worked.
Um,
I was a mercenary. I know how this works.
anybody else?
I mean, I'm going.
I think we're bringing Valaria.
Valaria's the Cambion. You mean Illyria?
Oh, Alaria. Yes, Illyria.
Valaria.
I think her figurine's over here.
Whatever that gypsy woman's name was.
Well, what happened to Malaria? What happened to her?
You know, shut up. Her name was Malaria.
She brought the plague.
There she is.
This is
She
what I
was on her way.
picture in my head is stereotypical fortune teller.
And she is.
She has like the shawls and like the tons of jewelry.
Right.
She does have blonde jewelry. All right. Anybody else going like this?
Oh,
I will say Faznar would prefer to stay with his wife.
Oh yeah, I'm
She's
not bringing
really apprentice.
Faznar. It's a liability.
Hey, he hits pretty good.
is Jenna busy like right now with all the other people?
Yeah, let's bring Jenna if she'll come along.
Is she busy with
Oh, yeah.
all the other people though, or did she already?
I mean, she can't revive anybody right now, so she would offer to go, especially because she knows you guys might need help. So, yeah, I guess
There are
she's
a
advocate.
lot of people for Averis to keep alive at this point, so
We're just adding more people for his turn order.
Yeah.
I'm using one of my 2 remaining mage armor scrolls to cast mage armor on myself for today.
Hey, Hanok, shall you do a message of sending and see if we can end up getting Ballora and that other potion one as well.
Specious.
Yeah, I mean,
Should send one to Katya too. She always wants to do something, right?
she's always whining. What about Bretson? I mean, I think he is unlike. We could use him as bait, right?
I'd prefer. What was the dwarf guy's name?
Norn.
What was
He's
it?
right. Norn.
Torthak?
He's
Torthak.
Yeah,
He's busy with the married
Torthak.
life. We never did. We have still never met up with him to find out how that whole relationship is going.
What about
he
Hulk?
went into the candlelit room and saw him.
Oh
It's
yeah.
going, it was going pretty well.
I'd prefer if my employee Holg stays where he's at.
He wasn't very good in that fight, by the way. If I remember right, he did really poorly.
He was like a level 2 fighter.
I thought he did really well fighting that barbarian guy while I was fighting the other people.
I think he didn't land a single attack though, or something. It was crazy.
I can't remember.
I don't know. Anyway, we go.
Alright, so you're going like this?
Yeah.
Was it only if Hanok went first, according to Corian?
You want me not in the front.
Why? Don't we want magic against the magic?
Yeah, I got counterspell prepared for today. Don't worry.
Right, so...
I don't have to spell magic though.
You have to use it on him, Hanok, though. Can't just
probably
have
should
it.
call it.
order.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna go
just
stealthily
spell
to the
magic
tower.
Pass without trace.
Yes, I can cast it anytime with no spell slots.
Nice.
So,
Oh, that's right, because of that sweet wand, sweet staff you got.
so pretty much, I mean, literally every hour I can expect pass that trace.
Cool. So, alright then. We'll head out then if everybody's ready.
Yeah.
Cool, let's do it. So, marching order.
Should be like,
That works.
I don't know where they two want to go.
I'll be in the middle.
Night Hack will be in the back.
Which way's the front?
This side.
Cool. Jenna will fill in the space then.
Ma bringing up the rear as usual.
You are not in the back. Larry is.
Oh, did you want to try to stand in front or behind of you?
He can be behind me. Usually we're side by side, so.
Alright. I'll actually put Allie right here.
I'll have Kana take us in an indirect route so we don't just march straight down the main thoroughfare.
Okay.
I know that-
Easy enough.
I know this place is like wooden walkways, so there's not really a lot of places we can dive off into unless we swim, and I don't think anybody wants to swim, so...
I can fly.
And with the twilight sky and the still drifting snow, it's pretty easy to stealth over here. Everyone make stealth checks.
Time to kill a
Plus
ghost
10.
runner.
Hanok rolled 18.
Natural 20?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm rolling so well.
Natural 20 for me too, so that would be...
19, 19, 16.
Natural 1 for Owly, so I'll just...
And we got past
I'll
without
stick
trace
with
up.
that. Yeah, so 12 or 15, 14 for Owly.
Yeah.
How does a natural one owl work? Like, the flapping noises are loud?
I don't know. I would just imagine that Owly's just not really... I think he's just flying above us while we're creeping a
flying.
little bit.
He's
Also-
doing like cartwheels and...
Isn't he
Dive
supposed to
bombs.
think he's stealthy?
Yeah.
But owls have like those...
It's also a group check, right? So it's like, right?
Owls have those like feathers that make them silently fly.
Maybe he
Technically-
screeches.
Yeah, he hoots really loud.
23 is what I got.
He's talking shit to me right now. He's still a little bit mad about the Force Cage incident, and I'm having to like shush him.
He's like flying in a huff.
It's past
Yeah.
without
I don't
trace up.
Yes.
He's eating a Tootsie Pop.
This reminds me of all the times like Avarice has been mad at me in eagle form, and I just start having flashbacks to that and just start sighing. Why can't I get along with birds?
37 for me then.
Shh. You are the knight.
I'd be 34.
Davis got 30.
for Drostan plus 8.
Kana.
23 for Drostan.
Oh, I don't even have a scare sheet.
I really hope the assassin can stall, otherwise I'm going to really start doubting her abilities already.
Share sheet's over here. 1 second, let me get it.
I hope the wizard can cast a spell, and that way I might regain some of my faith in his abilities.
I cast lots of spells all the time.
An attack spell.
Listen, I literally have an attack loadout for today. Okay, I have lightning bolt for once. I never used it before, but we'll have fun with it.
Kana got a 38 for stealth.
Mm.
You guys almost lose track of her as you guys travel through. But you guys travel around one of the rings and head towards the center of the city where the citadel is. You get to the entrance and you enter in, no issue. The floor is empty.
I'd like to use my wand to cast Detect Magic.
Magic, okay. How long? 10 minutes?
Mhm.
Okay.
When you teleport to a circle, does it light up?
It does.
Okay.
This is like the portal make noises.
That's actually what you guys saw. You heard the noise of the portal opening. And you can actually see the portal opening, and then that's when you saw Layla jump out.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's 30 feet. Some towards the front, so that way if traps are coming up of a magical nature, hopefully I'll detect it.
you actually do detect something.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what school? I stop everybody. What school of magic?
Let me see. This one is abjuration.
I stop everybody.
It is on the teleportation circle.
Oh, interesting.
You
So I would I'd stop everybody. Can I take a quick look without getting too close to teleportation or like staying 5-10 feet away? Can I look at it? Does it seem like it's been affected in any way? Like runes on the ground?
make a investigation check.
I'm pretty good at those. 15 plus I think 9, 24.
Right. You do see, it looks like around the circle, there is some kind of runic writing, specifically around the circle. It looks a little recent, not too much. You can see
Can I
there's a
make an
tiny
Arcana
bit
check?
around. Sure, go for it.
To see if I understand
See
what
if
this
you
is.
can read them.
19 plus 9, 28.
28. You have encountered this before. This is alarm.
I step back. I thought so. I see they've put an alarm on the teleportation circle. That's all I'm getting right now, right?
Yes.
All right, I guess we continue on.
Okay.
Was that here when we arrived here?
I did use detect. Oh, no, when did I use detect magic? I think I didn't use it until we got to the library. So I don't think that would have been. I don't know. Well, alarm, it's a one-use spell, right? So if I'm right, doesn't it use up once it goes off?
I don't think it's one use.
Until you set an alarm, choose a door window.
No, it's just
When you cast a spell,
whenever
you can-
a creature enters.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I wouldn't know. I mean, it's assuming the circle is not 30 feet from the beginning of the library, right?
It's like on you detected it, but it's not affecting where you are right now.
Right. I spent I guess I wouldn't have known. There's no way for me to have known earlier because it wouldn't, because I used detect magic in the library, but that isn't far enough for it to.
Not from the library.
Yeah.
Well, you noticed how, like how fresh it was, right? Or how new it was. I don't know. Like if it wasn't coincidence that she showed up when we did.
You're not sure?
Probably. I guess we keep going.
All right.
How does the
So-
entrance to the hallway look?
Yeah, of the library,
Yeah,
the entrance there.
the hallway that leads to the entrance.
Oh, it looks completely clear.
Detect magic wise is clear.
Mm-hmm. The only thing he detected
'Kay.
was the circle.
All right. Well, then we'll stealth toward the library doorway.
All right, so you head over and head into the library. It looks pretty empty. No detect magic pings.
The library looks empty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the trapdoor.
It is closed.
And nothing with detect magic?
Nope.
Okay. It's all clear magic-wise.
Connor,
Might have an
could you
actual trap.
check for traps?
Okay. I'll have you want Kana?
Yes.
Okay. Ooh, that's good.
I would assume she's trained in it. So.
Oh yeah. She got a 21. She's pretty certain that this is not trapped. She says it's locked though. She says I can get it open if you guys wish.
Please.
All right. With the swift movement, she unlocks it. You hear the lock click open, and she opens up the trapdoor. You can see it's pitch black down there. The torch light that Hanok saw earlier is faded out.
Okay. I have my goggles on.
Okay. Anybody providing any sort of light?
Didn't I get something recently?
Yeah,
You
you
have
got
a transmutation stone that's set to dark vision.
your hag's heart.
Don't you also have the shield, or is that...
No, it
That's
wasn't the
blind
hag's heart.
sight.
It was we killed a transmutation wizard, and his source philosopher's stone was set to dark vision.
That was...
It was the
Violet?
hag's heart.
Was it the hag? Oh, was it the hag's heart? Hey, Hayden.
There was a transmuter stone, and then there was a heart stone.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't the transmuter stone? I
That
thought
was
Yeah,
like
the,
with
that's what
Violet.
she had. That's what she had on her.
I thought the hag's night stone thing was the dark vision thing.
No.
Oh.
She had the transmuter stone because it provided dark vision for because she's human.
Yeah,
What
the hag stone lets you go into the ethereal plane or something.
So I guess I can just activate that then. And be
Yeah.
It's always
Yeah,
on.
just always like this.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So you guys head down. If you want more light beyond your 60 feet, you'd have to have a light source. But if you guys are cool with that, you can stick to your dark vision.
Right. If we needed, Avarice can cast light.
I don't
he
have
says
anything
whatever
like
you need.
for darkness.
I believe halflings have dark vision.
Yeah, they do.
Halflings don't.
Oh,
They
they
don't?
don't.
No.
Oh,
I never had anything for that. I just relied on torches and stuff that you guys had.
you do have 2 potions of night vision on you right now, Corian.
I can give him one if he wants it as well. That's an option.
Stop
That
trying to
gives
get
you
my
the night
stuff
vision
away.
I think it gives you night vision for 8 hours, right?
Yeah, that's what dark vision spell does.
Yeah. Want to drink a potion?
Yeah, if it'll help us.
Yep.
Yeah, they're not
Yeah.
too expensive either way. So I believe they're like
potions he's having.
350.
Jeez.
All right. So you drink your night vision potion, and you
Dude.
gain the benefit for 8 hours.
Who did you take it from, me or Corin?
Do you guys?
I don't care.
I'll pay you back if you want it.
Okay, yeah, mine then.
Is it at 250
I
gold?
need to be paid back for it. Just didn't matter.
Okay.
All right. So you guys now all have dark vision, except for Lyria.
Okay, I'll give her my other potion.
She's like,
Well, does-
sorry to
does that
bother you.
Does that
This
priest
is-
have dark vision prepared or anything like that?
Let me see.
She makes potions. She doesn't have any on her.
It's fine. It's not like I paid for this.
She
Yeah.
does not have dark vision.
No,
We
she
should
does
have
now.
just put a torch on.
Oh, let this be more stealthy.
All right, so Jenna goes over, or no, Corian goes over and gives her a potion.
Anybody
You probably
else?
bought this from me.
No,
No, I think that was it.
Took it from a dead man.
Mm.
Or woman. I guess I didn't check.
Well, they won't be using it, right?
Nope.
All right, so you guys enter downward.
Especially not now that you've drank it.
Of course not. It's a tight fit. But you guys enter this small room.
Trapdoor's like near the back of the room, right? Somewhere.
What was that?
I think it's in the
Like the
middle here.
trapdoor in the library.
Hanok. Oh yeah, you go down the trapdoor. Hanok saw Kayla
illusion.
appear out of nowhere from right here.
Yeah, Kana
This-
also told me about that.
Yeah, this detect magic reveal that it's illusion there. School of Illusion Magic. Are the 20 books still here?
They are.
I'm going to quickly grab all 20 of them and shove them in the bag of holding.
Anything for knowledge.
Let one be a mimic. Let one be a mimic.
You can see actually none of them have any titles.
Oh, were they actually real books? Like I've opened one, like
Yeah.
to peek at one.
You flip through and they're actually blank pages.
Ah, bitches! I wish they're under my breath.
You can see
I don't grab
this
books,
actual
then.
bookshelf looks like it was placed here.
Right, just to lure me down here. Right.
Well, it worked.
Yeah, they know me well.
So, does the detect magic? I mean, I don't know. Is there a door there?
Yes.
It should be just illusion. You can put our hands through, right?
So
It's
you
a
don't
closed door.
detect anything else besides the illusion?
No, just that.
Kana, if you could check it for us, please.
Of course. She says looks clear.
Is it locked?
Always seems to be. I'll get it open.
I mean, I can unlock it. Just
Just be loud.
it'd be loud.
I'll take the quiet way. She got enough. So she once again opens it up. You hear the creak, and you guys pass through the stone invisible wall.
Yeah, I kind of miss Mike right now. It says.
Why? He never managed to find or unlock anything.
No, I think he
Yeah.
unlocked some locks. I think he unlocked some things. We just had that one trouble finding the rogues in that one. We never did find the undercurrent.
That's what I was gonna say. Fast know some pointers.
See, that's the difference between free help and paid
Paid help.
professionals.
You do get what you pay for.
You can't find an expert quite like me. Except when you kill me in a forest, but
No.
you guys enter into this doorway.
There's some Venn diagrams.
Which one of these is death?
One's cat, one's dog.
One's
in
a
the middle
box.
is people that like cats and dogs.
So
Pet dog?
they're actually boulders.
Oh.
You continue on to the left, and you see it looks like a cave-in. However, Kana says this too is an illusion, and she guides you guys through it. Looks like you get the feeling they definitely have some sort of defenses in here.
We're not very good.
Again, detect magic is still up.
Yeah, and you would detect it's illusion based.
And if Kana could keep an eye out for traps.
Okay,
Or anybody else
Anybody
that
else,
wants
or-
to, I guess. I mean, I'm not...
it would have to be one of you four.
I mean, I'm going to be focusing on the magic side. I think Kana's got this.
I don't,
You can help. We can give advantage though, or someone can.
Well,
Does
sure,
it
I'm in the front. I'll keep my eyes out.
Okay, so whenever she makes a check, I'll give her advantage.
I just didn't know if somebody else who might have skill in hunting for traps might want to look. I don't really know how everybody's got their character set up, so...
That's right. So, you both lead on. And you see past the illusion, there appears to be a ladder that descends. It's a tight squeeze. You guys have to go single file. But
Man, I wish
say
we could
you
poke a
make-
hole in this. Just flood it.
I mean,
Some barrels of oil.
Hanok does not
Set
go
on
down the ladder.
fire.
He just flies down the ladder based on previous experiences using feats of strength.
Are you going first?
No, I just meant when it's my turn.
Oh. No light.
no, there's none in here.
Does it look like it just goes down a floor, or is it farther than 60 feet?
You currently can't see the bottom of the ladder.
Ooh, so it's that's a lot of floors.
It's a ways down.
Is it just a shaft then? It's not like
Mhm.
just a ladder
It just-
against the
5
wall
feet.
and
Yeah, it's a ladder against the wall, but it is an opening that actually descends completely vertical down.
well, if Kana could go first to watch for traps,
She says, "Yeah, I've been down here before." It goes down a little ways.
I will follow her. Hanok will have to come after me to keep detect
Yep.
magic within range.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'll float down.
So
is this
you
like on
guys-
the edge of the tower?
Yes, essentially.
Okay.
I don't like it.
For about 2 minutes before you hit the stone floor. Let me actually get the new drawing up. So much to erase.
You want to draw with lines or boxes?
Wait, they have a line feature too?
Yeah.
Oh, that's neat. That's much better than mine.
If you need to make a square room, you can do a box.
That is pretty fancy.
You can do circles too.
Nice. So this is what you guys see so far. These are all doors, but they're all closed. You are when you turn around, you see a hallway of dark old stone walls that are lit by small bits of torchlight cascading down from either wall. Ahead, you see looks like a red double door with wooden handles sits bathed in glimpses of the dancing firelight. There are 2 other wooden doors, one on each side of the wall.
Which way are we facing?
This way.
Yeah, south. Or, well, other way for you, but
Like this way or?
No,
other way.
Other way.
So you guys fit in here pretty well.
All right. Well, I guess Kana, you want to check that door on the right?
Yes.
Assuming no arcane gobbledygook went off.
Yeah, she goes over. Yeah, no detect magic or anything yet. She goes over and she says, "In here is the kitchen."
You
She
know it's the
says-
kitchen?
I've been down here.
This is way deeper than the first floor that you said you didn't go past.
That's kind of what I meant. I've been on this floor.
This
so.
floor. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought you hadn't gone past the library.
Oh no,
That's what I
I've
thought too.
been a little further. It goes further than this though.
Are there any other doors off the kitchen?
Yes, there is one that leads to the dining room, and then that leads to the hallway, and then this room beyond.
The door on the left?
This is the closet.
It's like a house down here.
Yeah.
Appears to be.
It's their base. So, open the closet.
Okay. She goes over. Once again, no detect magic or anything. This door is locked, but she opens it. She's rolling pretty well for those. She motions you guys over, and you guys see it looks like it's partially busted, but she would still have to pick the lock to get it open, unless someone broke it down, of course. But she opens it up. You see it is a small closet, has a few shelves of shattered wood and spilled liquids long dried up from some smashed vials.
Weird.
There's a pile of black and red robes that lay on the floor of the closet with skeletal feet and hands sticking out of them. It is laying face down below a circular crater in the wall.
And detect magic's not doing anything.
Nope.
Okay.
All right, so this is what happens when a wizard hides in the closet. Can we open the kitchen door?
Are the robes like familiar, or are they
Make an investigation check.
part of like the council?
You both can as you bend down and look at it.
18.
Same.
18, okay. They don't look familiar, but you recognize a particularly Hanoke from your studying. You would recognize the symbol that's on it. Let me kind of draw it out a little bit.
Aliens.
No. This is the symbol for the Nine Hells.
Oh, all of them, or just like them as a whole?
Yeah, this is the general symbol for the Nine Hells.
Uh-oh, we got demon shit here, or devil shit, bad shit.
You can see this symbol is kind of like patched into the cloak. It
We
looks
might
like
have
this guy's
another.
been here a long time.
Might have another ritual to stop.
Well, like I mentioned from my vision, all three targets, are trying to summon a god.
Can
We
I
know that
move?
already.
Can I move rituals that easily though?
I don't know.
Like, can you like take all the? I guess
They're
people that
probably
have
not
the other-
actively doing one right this moment.
We've stopped 3.
Yeah.
Violet, Grotson, and Silenor are all under the same banner, all trying to do the same thing. So,
Mhm.
But if like you cancel one, does it like cancel all the progress, or do they have to
No,
start
I think
over
it's.
from
I think
scratch?
they're all three of them are independent, or doing their own things.
I mean, like rituals in general. Do they have
Well,
to be like?
the one in Elswyn was using the storm to power it. We stopped that one, so all of that's gone. I don't think they ever got the one in the cave started.
No, it was started because it was glowing and circling around it. They were using the souls of the people in the town to power it. I believe
Right.
that's what her book said too. Yeah.
Not what I was talking about. And then the
Oh,
one
you're talking about
under
the other one. No, they didn't even start
then
theirs.
the one under Amberwall was using the souls to power it, and we shut that down too.
Mm-hmm. Kind of says, I didn't recognize this rope here, but I left it. Most of this place in here is actually broken down. When you guys will see it.
So is there more below this floor?
There is a room I didn't get past, and I'll show you guys up ahead. It looked like a dead end, but I didn't really understand it.
Okay, so if I look at the kitchen, what do I see?
Okay, you enter in. This door is not locked. You see
A
different color.
a red room.
Red room.
Red room. Yeah, that's actually our plan, so that's fine.
You see, as you enter in, an empty room that looks like it was, like she mentioned, a kitchen. But you see that broken countertops are scattered on the floor. there's a shattered wooded table that once acted to hold up a hold dining guests that now remains rotted and aged. You
So
see a
it's
pit fire that is unlit with a pot on top.
is it dirty?
Yes.
So it's like dusty, like no one comes here.
Yep.
All right. I guess we'll just. Do you guys want to go a roundabout, or you just want to go straight since everything seems to be broken and dusty?
I think we should go straight. I'm thinking that this might have been a previous headquarters for an organization that they've taken over, and wherever this room is, she couldn't get past.
What was that?
Is probably going to be the
We're in an
channel.
academy, so it could be the headmaster's room or something.
Yeah.
You think
I think we go straight to the room that she couldn't get past.
Okay.
Would they have like a 2-minute climb, or can they use like trees?
Well, they could
I don't know.
use magic to teleport around, so.
Yeah.
All right. So, you guys want the direct route there, right? Is that what you said?
Sure. Slowly, carefully.
Okay. So
Check
shield
for
by shield.
traps.
Go ahead and make another stealth check, everyone. Still plus
again,
10.
or- Yeah.
20.
20, nice.
Another 1 for Owly, 30 for Hinoke.
Okay.
35.
21 for me.
I
And 30 for Dross.
kind of beat her record by getting a 39. She rolled a natural 20. How do you stealth? So, you guys are doing pretty well. Besides Owly. But you guys navigate through. I should put you back.
I feel like every time Hanoke asks Owly to be quiet, he just deliberately screeches at him because he's still mad at him.
So you would have to go single file through here, but the next portion is more open. Looks like there are some ruined beds in here. Quite a few of them. Looks like it was meant to hold quite a few people. There are a couple more skeletons on the beds. See in here and in the dining room, there are actually skeletons with like bolts sticking out of their rib cages, their skulls.
I was going to ask, how does it look like these skeletons died? Poison, damage, as in being shot, or like what happened to them?
Looks like something came in here and
But
wiped them out.
it's old, right? I mean, there's
Yeah.
not skin on them, or
Make them, Corin, make a medicine check.
I mean, they're not like gushy, right? I've never made a medicine check. What's my medicine?
For like 2,
8.
yeah. Pretty old.
That's what I figure.
I can take a look, maybe. I'm quite experienced in medicine.
Okay, go for it.
You know, building coffins and all that, I get quite used to the dead. 21.
21.
It's built like one coffin.
You have never seen something this old. You get the feeling this is somewhere over 400 to 500 years old.
These are old bodies.
This has got nothing to do with what's going on right now.
But you can see quite a bit of decay on them. But
It could weave its way into what's going on right now, but this is not part of our current issue.
yeah, you don't see any sort of resemblance right now.
Would skeletons even last 500 years before decay
yeah.
completely consumed them?
Yeah, Egyptian mummies are like thousands of years old.
Yeah, but they're embalmed, though.
Bones, I mean, they're in a dry, kind of stagnant area. Yeah. If they were in the ground, they would start decomposing more, but still.
It says 40 to 50 years. I don't know if that's like.
We'll get like the Alps man is like what 6,000 years old, laying in the mountain out in the
Frozen,
snow.
right.
So You get those things out of the peat bogs. These are just laying in a dry, empty room.
Yeah, and there are signs of wear and tear on them. Like that's how you can definitely see the age on them. But
I don't know that bone really goes away, just desiccates.
yeah. But Hinoke, you do get a ping on your magic. Right
What
here,
school is it, and what is it on?
abjuration, and it's on one of the doors.
I
guess-
carefully inspect it.
Appears to be the same one.
Alarm spell.
Yep, right on this door.
Okay. Anyone got the spell magic on them? Otherwise, I can prepare it. I didn't think to prepare it for today.
It kind of says this actually there is a way around this
Oh.
door.
All right. Perfect.
So,
Could the skeletons be like magically?
enchanted? No,
Are they
Animated
really
dead.
skeletons at all?
they come alive.
They
Are they
could
just-
come alive and attack us. That's true.
Are they just pieces of plastic?
I don't know if you guys have actually had skeletons attack you. I can't remember.
There were some that were. I think you had some in that Underdark City, but we went really quickly past them by the mushrooms or whatever. I think you're gonna have those attack us, but we bailed on them.
We picked them up from Halloween City.
I remember you guys. Yeah, I remember you guys did zombies with us, but
Yeah, I don't remember
I
fighting
probably-
skeletons.
yeah.
But, I mean, it's been, what, over 2 years?
Yeah.
We've been doing this for 2 years.
Coming up 2 years, I think.
Jeez.
Because we started it, what, like November 2016?
Oh my god.
All right. This next room looks to be a set of looks like a jail. You walk through into a short hallway that enters this prison. It is dark here as well, but everyone make perception checks.
75.
3 for Hinoke,
I would
9.
not be surprised.
13 for Owly.
22.
Yeah. 21.
Okay, both of you, even through the dark light, or well, sorry, darkness, you see looks to be all of these cells here are closed except for one. You can see the rusted metal door is ajar.
No magical nonsense.
Nope, no magical ping.
Guess I will peek through the bars.
Okay, make an investigation check. Did you begin scouting around?
That's a 6.
The 6. I mean, it's empty.
May I take a look?
Yeah, you can go in there and give it a peek.
I start poking things with my stick, checking for
He
like
wants to make
fake
sure
walls
it's
in.
empty.
19.
19, okay. Similar to Corin, you don't see any signs of life or anything inside. No bedrolls or buckets or anything. But you do see, looks like there is some kind of scratch marks on the stonework on the left side of the jail cell. And you also
Nice.
see what looks like some blood. There's bits on the walls and some on the back side of the floor. And there's a couple handprints on the bars. And there's also a small trail of blood leading out of the cell.
Do I recognize the blood?
What?
I mean,
Hey, what's a
Cambion-
trail of blood
didn't-
like you doing in a place like this?
Didn't the Cambion have a unique color to its blood when it left it in that room?
It didn't leave any blood.
There was some blood. When we found the dagger, there was
Oh.
like blood on the bed
You know what?
in the room.
There was a couple drops of blood. Yeah,
Was it normal red blood or did
it was red.
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought it was a different color. That's why I was asking.
Yeah,
I can investigate how old this blood is.
go ahead and make a medicine check.
You know, me and my blood.
You don't look a day over 500.
16.
16. It actually looks pretty recent. You can see it's still partially liquidy. Guess it hasn't dried up.
Did you say there's handprints?
What does it taste like? Irony?
Yes.
Gross.
Human blood. Just a dash of iron.
Does the handprints look like human handprints, or?
From your investigation, they look humanoid. Can't quite tell. I mean, you basically just see just the fingerprints, or not, like the lengths of the finger, not the prints itself.
You said that there's a trail of blood though leading from the cell, right?
Where does it lead?
And where does it lead?
Looks like it goes. It's not a very long trail. Looks like it goes down here and ends about right here. It's not. It's not like it's not a ton of blood. It's like a very, very small trickle.
Like
this is
it's
leading.
Okay,
So
is that the doorway we came in? Is that the doorway we came in from, or a different door?
You came from there.
Okay, so the blood leads into the room from where we came into this cell.
Actually, from your investigation, it actually looks thicker by the cell. So it's not very thick, but it looks like it's thicker over here, and then gets thin until it fades out right here. And this isn't a door. It's just an open hallway. The box didn't let me do that.
All right, so this is a different hallway than the one we came down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you came to this one.
Okay. Guess we follow the blood.
Kana, if you would.
I also I kept going, but I did mention the writing.
That's right. Yeah. What can I read? Can I read the writing?
Yeah, I didn't want to exclude you out of that. What languages do you speak?
Celestial, Gnomish, Draconic, Common.
It is none of those.
What about you? Take a look at this, Tarnum.
I know deep speech, common, primordial, Auran, and Sylvan.
Nope.
Is there anything in Halfling?
It is not Halfling.
I pull out my spell book and spend 10 minutes to do comprehend.
Is it Orcish? Corey knows Orcish.
It is not Orcish. Wow, even Iris doesn't know it. Let me check everyone else. Jenna. Nope. Illyria.
See, this is why we should have brought Faznar and Ballora and Beatrice.
No, guys. Just give me 10 minutes. I spend, I think it's 10 minutes to do comprehend languages.
Can you send a postcard to someone with this picture?
I think 2 levels of Warlock would solve this.
Yep.
Yeah.
You take 10 minutes and you identify it as infertile.
Okay. I touch it to read it.
I think I can copy paste. It's very brief. Here's what it says.
And I'm gonna, while we're going over this, I'm gonna spend another 10 minutes to recast detect magic.
Vampire. I looked at vampire earlier. Vampire.
Churn water. Well, do your thing. See if vampire springs up.
Vampire.
Did you? I must have missed it. I didn't hear you say that. But yeah, it does.
Does it spin or something?
It spins. It'd be behind you.
You said vampire in the other city. And...
Oh, was that the other city? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the other city.
Yeah, you pretended it hit on me.
If I hold the compass vertically, does it point down now?
No, it just points the same. It's exactly where it was previously. It acts as if it's horizontal.
Oh.
What's the terrain around the city again? This particular city?
A lake.
Oh.
Lake and forest.
So you can't do primordial. Oh, it doesn't give you.
I mean, if you go above it, if it's up or below you, then it would just like spin in circles. Like if you like spinning around.
Yeah, if it was.
Well, I have to assume behind us means it's below me at this point? Because wouldn't the back wall be the edge?
Is there like a illusion or something? I don't know.
I think that would have come up.
Yeah, it doesn't give depth.
Well, churn. I don't know what churn water means, but
Like holy water?
can vampires? Is it because like vampires can't cross running water or something?
I think water, running water is like acid to them in D&D.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But
Does
we
anyone
don't
have
know
the
that.
ability to conjure water?
Next, you'll be telling me that they love the sunlight.
Doesn't Avarice have that water thing? That can like conjure water?
I don't know.
It's like a flask of infinite water or something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we do have a flask of infinite water.
But we don't know that that's acid to vampires because none of us have ever faced a vampire.
Well, I don't think we've ever. Yeah, we've never done a vampire check. Can I see what I know about vampires?
Yeah, when he gets back.
Oh, and definitely then Avarice has to roll a vampire check.
Nobody has any experience with vampires.
I haven't rolled yet. I gotta see if Hayden lets me.
Do leeches count?
Mosquitoes. We've definitely faced off against sturges. I definitely have experience with sturges.
God, I'm proficient in sturges now.
They're vampires, but they just can't talk.
Were those the bugs that nearly killed you?
Yeah, the first fight. Yeah. Can we roll? Can I roll to see what I know about vampires?
Yeah, make a history check.
Okay. Can Avarice roll to see what he knows about vampires?
He can.
I wish I still had that natural 20.
You got a fucking natural 20.
Yes! This is like one of my favorite memes of this game. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, about vampires.
Let me pull up the sheet for vampire.
Specifically what churn water might have to do with vampires.
He doesn't recognize anything from that, but he knows that they are weak to running water. He says they are shape changers. They can turn into bats. They also, when they die, they turn into a mist and return to their coffin, where they regain health, unless they're stabbed with a stake in the heart. They regenerate health and can spider climb. And the usual, they can't enter a residence without invitation. Stake in the heart paralyzes them while they're in like a resting place, or they're incapacitated. And they have
Their reflections.
Well, a stake in the heart work
reflections.
while they're like normal vampire. Like if we get into a fight with them, Aquarian pulls out his opinion and
no, it has to be while they're incapacitated.
okay,
place.
in their coffin.
And a
What
What
piton's
happens if
made
you
out of
destroy
metal.
the coffin?
What was that?
What happens if you destroy the coffin?
You know, I think they can still count that as their resting place,
They take up residence in a coffin hotel.
because I consider it as the resting place, even though it's a coffin. It's that general area, that 10-foot wide space.
Okay.
So I feel like even if you destroy the coffin, that they'd still consider that their resting place.
What if we destroyed the coffin and filled it with concrete?
Okay.
Generally, it's they have to rest in the soil of their homeland, which is kept in the coffin.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is for D&D, but that's what I know about vampires.
So they probably
I
wouldn't
actually know
fit
a
at
lot
the
about
bottom of the
vampires.
lake.
I know a lot about vampires. Too. So, and they're weak against sunlight, right? Avarice would know that.
Yep.
So does anyone have the ability to create lots of water or sunlight?
Yep.
I think Avarice has daylight. Let me see.
The vial or flask of water.
You have
From
the
the-
infinite flask of water. I don't know if that's enough running water, though. I mean, can it be like a trickle Avarice?
It's
It
from the
has
dragon,
to be.
right?
I believe it. I think it specifies. Let me see.
I mean,
If
we got
it
data.
ends its turn in running water, I mean, it could be. It could technically be any running water.
All right.
It just takes damage in it.
What about holy water?
Should we just roll on the vampire?
Suddenly
Nah.
poking a hole in the.
I think
mist
holy
of the
water lets you
flooding
hit
connection?
things like ghosts, if I recall,
Yeah.
because they're like they have a magical immunity.
If
So
it's
like you
just-
can't hit them
if
with a
it's a
normal sword.
fiend
But
or undead, it takes 2d6 radiant damage.
oh, it does.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
I think I must be thinking of holy oil, right?
Maybe
I think that's what I'm thinking of.
it takes 2d6 radiant. It would. Is it vulnerable to radiant damage?
Let me see.
Suddenly flooding it doesn't seem like such a bad idea now.
Quick,
Yeah.
cleric, bless the lake.
No, it is. It is not hurt, or it can be hurt by radiant, but it's not
Vulnerable to it.
Yeah,
Okay.
from
Well, who wants to have the flask of infinite water?
That's a good question. Oh yeah, it gets pretty messed up in sunlight. And Avers has daylight prepared.
Tarnum, you want the flask of infinite water?
Sure, what am I going to do with it?
I don't know. At some point, you might want to put it in running water so it hurts.
Alright, pour water all over a vampire. I got it.
There's that. I know,
There you go.
giving away people's possessions again.
Oh, I thought we had it in the bag of holding. Did Fit have that?
I thought
Does
Avers
Airjuice
had
have
it.
that?
I thought Ever said it.
Oh, Avers had it. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought it was in the bag. Never mind.
The what?
You have the flask of infinite water.
Oh
Do
yeah.
you have it?
Wait, do I? I think I do. Let me check my inventory.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you took it. There was like a whole list of treasures when you took that one.
Yes, I did. I mean, I can use it if you guys wish.
You like poke holes in the metal top and have it like a watering can?
You can change how it works. I believe you can.
Ooh.
You can make like a fountain out of it. Let me look at the specifics.
A watering can would be perfect.
The decanter of endless water, right? Yeah. Stream
Produces 30 gallons of water.
produces 1 gallon of water fountain geyser. And a third. Okay, yeah, this is like basically the anti-vampire setting. Geyser produces 30 gallons of water that gushes forth in a geyser 30 feet long and 1 foot wide. As a bonus action while holding the can, you can aim the geyser at a creature you can see within 30 feet. Yeah, so this is really good for a bonus action.
It's basically like a fire hose.
Yeah.
Just drown people with water before they can get to you.
I have torches.
Oh wait, my staff is made out of wood. Like I'm all set.
No, I can easily drive a torch through him.
Actually, it takes an action to pull it out. So if you're using daylight and you have to hold this, it actually would be better with somebody probably other than you.
That's up to you guys.
I don't think you could actually use
Who
that
would,
right now.
who would wanna hold on to it?
We
Going
can't
once,
use,
going twice.
I mean,
can't use my loot as a stick.
we don't even know if this guy is going to be hostile yet.
Are there friendly vampires?
I mean, they try to kill me.
Were they
Well,
But did
vampires?
they try to kill us?
They try to kill me, and
I've
I'm
never-
part of the group.
I've never met a
Was it-
vampire, so
They're bad. Avarice,
Hey,
do you think
don't
they're
judge.
Avarice, you're the ex-vampire expert. What's the likelihood of this thing trying to kill us?
hey, in my D&D game, there are good and bad vampires. So
I mean, not all vampires are bad, but I have a feeling this one in particular could be.
I am perfectly fine with stereotyping these vampires.
yeah, we already know it. You're racist.
I am not racist. I love all races. It's just that some races are more equal than others.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's why everybody hates gnomes. Gotcha.
Everyone loves gnomes. We're the best.
All right, so
Kind of like we're continuing on, right?
yes, please.
And I've re-prepared detect magic before we leave.
Okay. So you guys continue down this hallway. She's like leading you through. And you enter into, it looks like a circular room. She mentions this is the room she got stuck in. There's a still pool of water that sits in the center of this small room. What looks like a wooden stick pointing out of the water. But the stone walls, there's no indication of a door.
Oh,
Is there more than one stick?
No, just one.
Okay, I'm gonna grab the stick and start churning the water.
Okay. Clockwise or counter?
The clue didn't say that, so we'll go clockwise.
Okay. You hear what sounds like the shifting of stone to the right of you as the pathway opens.
huh.
This is the dumbest lock ever. I mean, they left the paddle in the water.
That they did.
What are they thinking?
Stop. All right, so
What are you doing?
continuing on.
I mean, they probably just had to rush out here because they weren't drowning in a lot of time. All right.
3 strikes. Okay,
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
so the entrance is now open for you guys. Looks like it curves to the left.
All right.
Actually, probably, I'm going to quickly draw this out a little bit.
We're all flooded in here, so
That's what you see so far.
Where was our circular room?
Right here. Or, sorry, it'd be bigger this one I'm talking about.
that's a very small circle. The 5-foot space.
I thought 4 people were gonna have to churn the water.
Oh, that's worth. That was good fit. That was good. I quit that. I quit.
That's so bad.
Oh, that was good. I also like your rainbow. Did you make that with the new circle tool?
Oh yeah,
That's pretty good.
I did that with the Fred Still Alive circle too.
You continue on through. Who keeps changing Canuck's name?
Oh God, I changed it before. Changed it to.
So you continue on. Oof. Kana steps forward, and you hear the sound of a tripwire going off as a whoosh noise of a spear comes down and hits her. Natural 1 on investigation.
Should get
You all right there,
advantage because I'm taking a look too.
Oh, that's true. I'll give her advantage. She succeeds. So doesn't trip it, but she points out.
She
Points
almost
out
tripped
this
it though.
tripwire she almost tripped on.
You just had a flash.
I float over it.
No,
You kind of point out to her as she's about to trip in. She's like, haven't fallen for that one in a long time.
no kind of shish kebab for today.
What? Anyway. Yeah, you can see it looks like a linear hole in the ceiling, and you can see it looks like a spear sticking out of it. But you both pointed out, and you all step over it, and you enter into a room. You can see it looks like it's actually pretty small, but that big.
Let me tell you, hiring that rogue was probably the best 50 gold we've spent in a long time.
She's fine with the payment.
I don't know. I think I prefer my 660 per haste potion.
I think you still have some leftovers. So
I do.
you see, it looks like a black table with vibrant green light emitting from small parts of it. There is a shelf to the left that holds some empty bottles. Looks like it was once a potion rack.
Anything with detect
There's-
magic going off?
Just some of the liquid that's shattered on the ground.
Mm.
It's giving off a magical essence and it's red in color.
No doors?
Not in here, no.
You're
Well,
not see anything magical?
Oh yeah, sorry. Besides the spill, the actual table itself. I forgot to mention that.
What school?
It's an enchantment.
Some sort of enchantments on this table.
why don't you lay down on it and I'll pour some of this liquid off the ground on you and see what happens.
No, but I can I investigate the table? Looking for magical anything about it?
Shame it's not a desk.
Like glyphs or runes?
Yeah, make a investigation check or an arcana.
Well, this counts as yeah, actually, never mind. That's history for Arcana 15.
15. And you've heard about this. This is an enchantment table.
Okay.
This is not the key to opening whatever way it is forward. So there's no way out of this room other than the way we came in.
Back to the pool. Go the other direction.
Oh yeah.
Who's got a pickaxe?
There's no viable potions in here, right?
No, they all appear to be broken, or the empty vials are on the rack.
I'll take a couple empty vials and just throw in the bag.
You get 5 vials.
All right. Never know when we need to scoop up some more dragon's blood.
Are there bottles of enchanting?
No.
Do we know what that liquid is?
I could use a bunch of bottles of enchanting right now.
It is an enchanting table. How many bookcases are around it?
0. So you can get knock back 1.
Do we have some lapis lazuli in the bag of holding?
That's what I was saying.
I think that counts in your
Oh,
gems.
man,
We got a pickaxe.
I have a enchanted dagger.
I have an axe. I could try and enchant that.
Oh, we do have those empty books.
oh, that's right. That's right. Empty books. We can fill this bill.
Oh, there we go.
No,
There you go.
I believe you left those behind.
I'd like to get
Is there-
sharpness 4 on my.
Is there any? I like to look around for coal veins so I can get some quick levels.
All right, so counterclockwise, round and round.
Do we know what that liquid is? I was going to investigate that.
I thought it was water. Oh, on the floor?
I figured it was probably a potion of healing.
Yeah.
Yeah. You would recognize this. You all recognize this same color as potion healing, and it's actually pretty recent.
Is anybody injured? They could lick that up.
I think we're not that desperate. I think
If that spear had hit her, maybe.
Avarice is already churning the water.
No,
Just
Avarice,
like how cool-
Avarice, the other way. The other way.
Oh,
Counterclockwise.
okay. And it kind of course leaves. The door slides shut on the right, and a new one on the left opens.
That's going to have an anvil in it, right?
Only for specifically drop on that.
Is this where we're going to find a portal to?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't bring any.
Is there a obsidian doorway with a purple glow in front of us?
I didn't bring any ender eyes.
You all continue on.
There's a brewing stand in here.
We have all played way too much fucking Minecraft.
Alright.
Sticky Piston pushes a block down and squashes us all.
I wish.
I like to do some research real quickly in my Thaumcraft for my character.
Is the floor made of gravel and it's just going to fall away?
Oh god! Don't update the blocks, everybody. Back off! It's a trap. That's what the tripwire's for.
And luckily, there's no extra tripwire in this next room. But oh, okay, nice. As you continue onward, You see, looks like a ladder ahead. This ladder. And Kana actually points out, you guys aren't stepping on it, but she says there is something here, and you get your ping,
Yep.
Hanok. This is giving evocation.
Ooh. I'm looking specifically. Is there any glyphs on it? Any sort of arcane symbols?
Mm-hmm.
Do I
It's
recognize
painted
what
on
it
the
is?
floor. Make an Arcana check.
I don't think I have. Ugh. 12.
Ouch.
12. The only thing you can gain from it is it's fire based.
I'm gonna say, guys. I think this. I mean, I've tripped traps like this before. I'm gonna just assume from previous experience it's a glyph of warding. Anyone got dispel magic? Otherwise, I can quick recall and prepare it.
Can't we just walk around it?
Kind of just steps on it.
Oh, that's right. We can step around it, can't we? I float above it, or float around it. I mean,
You lose a minute of your shoes.
4 hours on them. Don't worry. Tick 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 tick.
Oh, she stood right in it.
Boom.
Dexterity check.
She'd be fine. It's everyone else that wouldn't be. But she says, not sure what's down here, but I'll go first and give it a look. Everyone sit close.
Yep.
And she begins to descend.
Mm-hmm. And I'm third. Corian's second, like before, so I can.
Yep. All right. So you begin to descend, and it's actually a short distance until you reach the bottom.
Yeah. Well, they should know better than to dig straight down.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm going to collapse this entire place on you.
Lava
Just
pool
a
or
lo-
bedrock?
Is that why everything clean out of squares now?
I was gonna say we might be in a temple. Watch out for the dynamite. But anyway, sorry.
It's fine.
Or try nitroglycerin?
Actually, we're in a lake, right? So this would be what's the new one with the shulk with the under
The new
Monument.
Ocean Monument.
ocean monument?
Yep.
We're in an ocean monument.
one. Will that come
Yeah,
out
okay.
like
Yeah,
2
God,
or
it
3 years
jumped out
ago?
Prismarine crystals everywhere. Sorry.
It's fine. Just stop.
It's so easy though.
What do we
So-
see?
You all reach the bottom relatively quickly. You touch the floor. Your shoes touch a soft rug. This is actually a beautiful room. Stone walls are draped over by fine red silks. Red furniture fills the room. A beautiful glass coffee table stands between two couches. Nice. And there are tea tables that sit alongside the edges of the room. The smell of food is filled in this room. You can see the plates pre-prepared on the glass table, fresh. You also see a cooking pot in the corner opposite to you all. There's an open cabinet overhead with raw meats and vegetables that haven't been used. There is only one exit, and it's across the way with a single door.
Is the food in the bowls?
Yeah, there's some food on the table that's cooked, and then uncooked meats.
Are we gonna Goldilocks this?
I'll
Don't.
pick up the food and go, don't mind if I do.
Don't eat it. Don't eat
Don't
it.
eat the food.
Why not?
Could
I'm
be
already
probably
eating it.
poison.
Too late. Well, I'm poisoned then.
This one's too cold.
Is detect magic, by the way, still doing nothing in this room?
Did you eat it?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Okay. It's unique. You haven't had this type of meat before.
Just 8 people.
You
Does it taste like chicken?
I don't know.
I mean, it doesn't taste bad.
Averis, can you identify what meat this is, or actually Tarnum? You have survival. You're pretty good at detecting. What kind of meat is this?
You just
Yeah,
ate Valeria.
You gotta make a medicine check.
That's a 14.
Avery's got 18. He's like, yeah, that's a person.
I've eaten worse.
Would you like me to flavor that up for you?
Filling it up.
Flavor it up. I have the spell called MSG.
Oh, sure.
I cast prestidigitation.
You can do it.
I cast the
I believe in you.
prestidigitation spell. I cast prestidigitation on it and make it taste better.
God.
Now this is what you call people food.
Abra slaps down your hand and then slaps you.
Was that some good finger foods?
That's finger looking good.
Did he just eat rotten flesh? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm done now. I'm done now.
Goodbye.
I should be making a Minecraft D&D instead of RuneScape.
I would rather die. So anyway, what would you guys like to do?
Not eat the food. No pings toward the door.
Nope.
Kana.
Of course I will. Actually, I'll draw this real quick. Let me get rid of all of this. If someone can assist in erasing.
Oh, but then I'd have to actually put my hand on my mouse.
Move.
And...
It's okay. All right. You guys can. But are you okay?
Yes. Everything's erased. Can't erase all these lines, though.
Red again. I can't.
The circle and...
I don't say anything. Are you okay with it?
I mean, there's all these lines. You see them?
Oh my god. Really?
That's a big circle. What's in that room?
That's a pool of water.
Oh man, we're gonna show it again.
Churn the butter. Churn the water.
Butter.
All right. So, she goes over to the door, and it's unlocked. It doesn't appear to be trapped. She opens it up, and you all enter.
Dun dun dun.
That's a lion.
Looks like a fish hook.
Wait, what do we see in the room? Is Bob Ross painting in the corner?
My sister's god is here.
Go ahead and position yourselves, everyone.
Oh.
Strike a pose.
Somewhere below this line.
Below which line? Okay. Oh, I'd probably still be outside.
It's time to kill a vampire.
Never mind.
Everyone all set?
Everyone's
Where are you
outside
going to
there.
be, Averus? Because you're not really on any tile.
Let's turn them.
And what about Jenna and Illyria here? Where are they going to be?
Jenna will try to get as close as possible.
I'll stand in front of the door. That way Hanoak can't run away the first chance he gets.
Everybody, you all hear a familiar voice. It is dark in this room. You can see the faint bits of flickering torchlight along the sides. This room is considered dim light. You can see the light is bright enough to illuminate both sides of their faces. The flames dancing on each side. Two women in identical blue dresses stand in the center of the room. We were expecting you, Father told us you'd be persistent. We knew you were cunning. The worst mistake to make against your opponents is to underestimate them.
Well, you underestimated me.
Whoa. What do you mean, told you? What do you mean she told you?
He, I believe they said father. Not to gender him or anything.
No,
but,
no, they said Violet told them
No?
that we'd be...
Father.
Father.
Oh, I heard Violet, alright.
Kayla speaks up. and we never did. You all are lucky enough to have made it past Violet Farshadow. Her insanity gets the best of her, but her arcane prowess was nothing to underestimate. Even
Yeah, we killed her.
Salvador knew that.
Yeah, she was actually pretty easy to kill.
Yeah, I banished her, then we killed her.
Enough!
As I
I want
said,
my
luck.
15 gold back.
Yeah. That's actually what we're here for. If you give us the 15 gold, we'll leave.
I don't think so.
Tarnum, now you have a reason to fight.
Well, that's most unfortunate.
You can see Layla speaks up and says, however, your luck ends here. You'll be begging us to let you live when we're through with you, and then we'll go to your families and make them beg too. It's the least we can do to reunite families after so long apart. Don't worry, though. We'll make sure you're buried next to each other, except Corian will be on the opposite side of the graveyard from his dear old grandfather. You won't reach our father. You're all going to die here.
If I'm dead, I really don't care which side of the graveyard I'm on. So